return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
Still second down.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 42. On play action, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with a stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd down, 3 to go. Play action now with Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out quickly, and it's Adams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Again, it's Rodgers. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. He's to midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around. He's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Nix. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
Play action now. It's Nix. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Really nice sack there by Reddick, and I feel like we've said that time and time again over these last couple seasons. He just continues to improve. Big reason why the Jets went out and traded for him this past offseason from Philadelphia. The hope is that he can take their defense to another level, and so far, he appears to be doing just that.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is caught side of the end zone. Courtland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's got it to tight end, Adam Troutman. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing, Rodgers. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, which is weird, Mike, because they sent so many guys out in the route. But what does that do? It really stresses your protection. The more guys out in the route, the less guys blocking, and the play ends up resulting in a sack.
On comes Thomas Morstead, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here, let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later with the kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time. On the option, here's Williams. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. Back to throw is Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A pass deep for Reynolds. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Gibson to return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Rodgers now. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rodgers to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Nix to throw. He connects with Mims. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
A give, and here comes Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Catch made right side by Wilson.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and a yard. Rodgers going up top again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. Anders Carlson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing, Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. A first down throw for Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Broncos. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Second down, Nix. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Reynolds is the motion man here. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up second and goal. Back to throw is Nix. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. To the left side, and Adams has it. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They will run it over center with Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. He'll go again with Hall. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means fourth down coming up.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Williams gets it on the draw. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. Whoa. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Reynolds is the motion man here. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he's standing right around his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now he'll try to keep it going.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard.
Give up the middle with Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. and that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Rodgers to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Play action now with Rodgers. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate. On first down, it is Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now a timeout called by the defense. To throw is Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. They run over center with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Throwing is Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Third down and 9. Throwing, Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. They'll run it with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
First down, Denver.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9. They send Sutton in motion. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He'd missed twice already, but this one goes through. And the Broncos add on to their lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Levi Wallace.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll go with Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. He's going to have a Broncos 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Now here's Burton, the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off